My name's Hope Yoder, and I'm the owner of Designs by Hope Yoder, a company specializing in machine embroidery, sewing patterns, and SVG artwork files that you can do fun and crafty things with. If you're watching the video, that means you're the proud owner of Craft and Cut software. This video will help you understand how to use fabric in the software. So while we're not going to show you software techniques because there are other reference materials on the website for that, we're going to show you how to use fabric to make a clever little project. Now, fabric can be just used as it is, as in the banners, where I didn't sew it and I didn't embroider it. So these two banners show you a great use for fabric that's a no-sew, quick and easy project. Or maybe you own an embroidery machine and you love machine embroidery like I do, and you wanted to create cut files for your applique designs. Well, there's a quick little sample that I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that using fabric with a fusible webbing. Let's go ahead and get started using fabric. Let's talk about the products or the materials that you're going to need to do fabric. Now, fabric, whether again it's a no-sew project, or it's a machine embroidery, or maybe even a project that you want to cut out and then just top stitch on, you're going to need some fashion fabric, and you're going to need a fusible webbing. Now, my favorite is Applique Wonder or Applistick. Why I like these products is they have a release paper on the back that has a nice coating that won't stick and tear on the mat. The other thing that I love about this product is it's sticky. It's like a giant sticker, and I'll show you that in a minute. So step number one is you're just going to take and iron your fashion fabric to the fusible side, leaving the coated paper side unused. So I have a sample here where we've done that, and you can see I'm going to leave the release paper onto the fabric. Now that may be different because originally when I started doing die cutting with fabric, everybody told me I should take the paper off and stick the sticky to the mat. That didn't work out so well for me. It really wasn't much fun, to be honest with you. But when I started using this product, it was awesome. So let's get started. When you've got your piece, what you're going to do is you're going to take your die cutting mat and you're going to go and place this paper side down, and we could put both of our pieces there or just one, and you're going to scrape it down. You want to make sure it's really firmly fixed to the mat. So you can put as many pieces down on the mat as you'd like. Scrape it down, and you want to scrape it really well so that it's stuck to the mat. If your mat isn't as sticky as you want, you can use embroidery perfection tape to tape down your pieces, and if you do that, just make sure that the tape is really stuck down to the mat so it doesn't get caught up in your die cutting machine. You're going to then take the mat, run it through your cutter, take it out, and once you're done, then you're ready for some magic. Now, a couple things. First, let me show you how you would remove this from the mat. I'm going to turn this upside down and remove the release paper, or rather the mat, off the product. It's easier if you do that upside down. Now I've got a sticker, as you can see, and I am ready to go to my embroidery machine. If you have a little area like that where there's one little thread, don't pull it. Just grab a pair of scissors, because if you pull it, that thread could cause a run in your fabric. Ask me how I know. So you've got this nice release paper. Let me show you one more thing. Hold a sec. Notice how I cut through the paper. It really doesn't matter if you cut through the release paper or not. I like to get my blade setting just perfect so that I don't cut through the paper. And what that would look like would be this. But if I have cut through the paper, it doesn't matter either way, as long as I have a nice clean cut. And again, notice I didn't pull. So you can see the difference from where I've not cut through the paper and where I have, and either one is okay. Once I have my two designs done, let me show you how you would use these for machine embroidery. So in our little sample, we have machine embroidery. This is kind of a raw edge applique design, and we've stitched our placement line. By the way, these hearts are built in to the software, or rather they're not built in, but they're artwork designs that I've created exclusively for the Craft and Cut software. So look for the 2 products in your Craft and Cut box that say Designs by Hope Yoder. You're going to load those so that you have these nestled heart shapes. And then a couple clicks and I created just a straight stitch applique. To do this, you're going to need a blank hanky or a little coaster, and you're going to hoop this in your embroidery machine. And what will happen is color number 1 is going to be the outline or the placement line for the heart. And then you're going to place the heart down, and so I would be using this heart and I would center that and place it. Do you notice how this isn't coming off my fingers? That's another reason why I like using this product versus some of the others that I've tried, because when I'm embroidering, it'll stay put. So if I stick it down, it's not going to shift. So I would lay this down. I would continue on with the next color in my embroidery machine, which would be the placement line for the smaller heart. Again, I have a beautiful giant sticker almost. And because this is cut perfectly to size, I'm going to take my time and make sure that I have it exactly where I want it. I can remove it and reposition it because it's repositionable until you press it with an iron. And then the next step is it would go ahead and do the straight stitching line inside of the cut edge. It's just that easy. So any applique designs that you own from any company, you can easily use the software to create cut files for your machine applique. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it inspires you to get to your embroidery machine or to make a banner or whatever you can dream of with fabric. Until next time, happy crafting.